Hello friends, welcome back to EduTab. In this session, we are going to discuss the previous year questions of SEBI Grade A examination and that too Companies Act specifically. So let me inform you the reason why we have come up with this sort of a session is, so the most frequently asked question of this aspirant, SEBI Grade aspirant is, sir, where are the PYQs of this examination available? See, because PYQs serve as an indication or the assessment, they will provide us a better information regarding the examination style of examination, that is how difficult the question are asked and other subsidiary information. So in order to solve the particular problem of the aspirants, we have come up with the sessions where we would be discussing the PYQs of the SEBI Grade A and subject wise. In this session we are discussing the Companies Act question, friends. So now this is a examination of 2021 now and this is particularly phase 1 examination. So let us proceed it. Before moving on, I would like to inform you about the comprehensive guidebook that has been brought by the EduTab for regarding SEBI. So what does this guidebook serve the purpose? So friends, this guidebook has a definitive answer to all the frequently asked questions of this SEBI grade aspirant. How is the recruitment conducted? What is the examination pattern, eligibility, salary, every information that is essential in order to know about the organization examination pattern. So friends, all the information is compiled together at a single place, which will save your time because you don't have to run from one website to other. All the information is compiled at a single book, so it essentially saves your time, effort, and more importantly you would be guided in the right direction. So there are two good things about this aspect. The first is the book is available free of cost, and the second question is, where is this available? The link for this book is available is provided in the description box below, friends. So now let us move ahead with the questions of the Companies Act, the particularly phase 1 examination. As you know, the examination is held in two phases, phase 1, phase 2, then we have the interview stage. The notification was out in 2020, but the examination was held in 2021. So since this was the first exam, there are very less questions that have been asked with respect to the Companies Act. So let us discuss this. During the registration of the company, the CRC, that is Central Registration Center, issues direction identification number, corporate identification number, company helpline number, tax identification number. Option is none of the above. So friends, I want you to pause at this particular point of time and think for yourself what could be the answer. The answer is option B, that is CIN. See, the Central Registration Center is an initiative of Ministry of Corporate Affairs with the specific objective of providing speedy incorporation related services in line with the global best practices. So let us assume any company, in order to start functioning at any place, needs a certain set of registrations or compliances to be done with in accordance with the law. So usually this compliance process is, if it is so lengthy, then it will take a lot of time for the company to start actually functioning. So Central Registration Center has come up with the global best practices so that the registration process is very quick and the company can start its functioning very soon. So the CIN is a number which has been issued by the Register of Companies to the companies registered in India. For example, let me give you an analogy. Any person, specific person, would have a permanent account number, that is PAN, in order to file his tax account, everything. This is unique to a individual. Similarly, for a company, CIN is unique. In order to carry out all the functions, all the registration processes, you need CIN, you need to submit CIN so that all the processes are conducted in a without hassle. So CIN is Central Corporate Identification Number, is an important number, as every company must mention this unique CIN in the forms to be submitted to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, particularly in audit and report. See friends, as you are filing the tax return, you are supposed to mention the PAN number. Similarly, every company which is whenever it is submitting any report or audit to the central government or wherever it is required, it needs to submit the CIN number. Hence this is very important. Now, having understood this, let us move on to the next question. What is the total number of schedules in the Companies Act? Option are 5, 6, 7, 2, 3. So the right answer is option C, friends. See, the Companies Act 2013, the earlier Companies Act was 1956. So Companies Act 2013 now replaces the Companies Act 1956. It is divided into 29 chapter, 470 section. You need not remember all this redundant data, but remember this data because this is very important. Though you might be tempted to read this, but they do not ask such questions in the examination. So schedules you must remember, not just the how many schedules, also the name pertinent to particular schedule. As here it is mentioned, schedule 1 pertains to memorandum and articles. Schedule 2 pertains to depreciation. Schedule 3 is very important, friends, because the balance sheet and statement of profit and loss format is mentioned in the Schedule 3. In the Schedule 4, we have the code for independent directors. In the Schedule 5, we have appointment of managing director, whole-time director, or the manager. In Schedule 6, we have infrastructure-related projects. And Schedule 7, this is also, question that can be asked related to corporate social responsibility. So, not just remembering how many schedules, but you must also remember the particular name or the what that particular schedule is associated with. Let us move on to the now third question. If there is a charge against company property, it is registered with dash. SEBI, RBI, Register of Companies, Central Government, and the none of the above option. So friends, the right answer to this particular question is option C, that is Register of the Company. So first of all, let me just explain what is charge. Suppose you as an individual want any loan, you go to bank, submit certain collateral and get the loan amount sanctioned in relation to it. Similarly, whenever company wants any loan, what it does is it also submits certain collateral and the loan is provided to the company. This collateral is nothing but the charge. Charge. You need to create a charge for that particular collateral submitted to the bank and submit this charge with the ROC, that is Register of the Companies. So let us look at this. Section 77 to 87 of the Companies Act provide the procedure for registration of the charges. That is, whatever you are submitting here, the charge need to be created for it and it needs to be submitted with the ROC. Can you looking at this explanation, you can get an idea, friends, that ROC has a very central authority over the each and every activity that has been conducted by the companies. So in India, it is very essential because companies can take away the money and they might run away. So it is very essential that every act of the companies is registered and noted with the ROC. Every company creating or modifying a charge on its property, assets, or undertaking which are kept as collateral, whether it is tangible or intangible, situated within or outside India. Can you see how elaborative this provision has been given in the Companies Act? Shall register the particular charge with the Register of Companies within 30 days of such creation by applying the form number. You need not get into such details because if you want, you can just read through it. Form number CHG1 is for other than debentures. Other than debenture is like property, asset, undertaking, and form number CHG9 is for debenture. Along with CHG1 or CHG9, the documents such as certified true copy of every instrument. So this is not that important. You can remember these form numbers if you want. Even this is not that important from the examination point of view, because this is not even a chapter that has been mentioned by the SEBI Grade A examination as part of its Companies Act syllabus. So friends, these were the 3 questions that were asked in the phase 1 examination. In the next session, we would be discussing the phase 2 question. Thank you, friends.